Israeli airstrikes in Syria shake up détente with Russia. Moscow's announcement that it disrupted an Israeli attack in Syria reflects concern over Israeli airstrikes reaching closer to areas where Russia is present. Russia's claim that its aerial defense systems disrupted an Israeli attack, and that it has discussed its criticisms of Israel's behavior with Washington, surprised the Israeli defense establishment over the weekend. Some of the Russian reports appear to be inaccurate. But the very fact that Moscow chose to make such statements indicates how unhappy it is with Israel, following a long period of quiet in the bilateral relationship. Last week, Israel reportedly conducted 3 airstrikes in central and northern Syria, all relatively close to places where Russia has a military presence. Arab media reported that a member of Iran's Revolutionary Guards was killed, and possibly a Hezbollah operative as well. On Saturday, a Russian general said his forces were helping Syria thwart Israeli attacks, and that Russian aerial defense systems had shot down missiles launched from Israeli jets at a target near Homs on Thursday night. The newspaper Sharq al-Awsat said Moscow had voiced concern to Washington over the increasing number of Israeli attacks and that Washington was also concerned. It's still hard to determine the real facts. In line with the policy of ambiguity that Israel has adopted surrounding most of its attacks in Syria, the defense establishment hasn't commented directly on the credibility of Russia's claims. Nevertheless, Israel isn't aware of any Russian-American dialogue on this issue or of any U.S. discomfort with the latest attacks. The official Russian statement was apparently meant to emphasize 2 things: Moscow's concern over attacks near its own areas of interest in Syria, and its commitment to helping the Syrian regime defend itself. Israel underwent a severe crisis with Russia in September 2018, when a Syrian anti-aircraft system downed a Russian plane with 15 Russian soldiers aboard while responding to an Israeli strike near Latakia. Moscow blamed Jerusalem and remained critical of its conduct in Syria for a long time. Eventually, the relationship was repaired, with great effort. But the latest statements indicate renewed Russian discontent over Syria. Opposition leader Benjamin Netanyahu was quick to seize the opportunity. In a press statement, his Likud party blamed the Naftali Bennett-Yair Lapid government for Russia's reported efforts to limit the IDF's freedom of action in Syrian airspace.